What up, y'all? So I've been sleeping outside since October 6th. It's now December 30th. I'm gonna see how many days that is. I've been sleeping outside for 85 nights now. I spent the first probably 2 months out in my hammock, not even in this tent. But then it started raining a lot more, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get in the tent. Yeah, sleeping in the hammock was good until it started raining. And then I figured I'd set up the tent, and I've been sleeping in it ever since. That was probably mid-November when I switched to it. The reason I started was I just got back from my road trip, so I was sleeping out in my 4Runner every night. And then it was super nice when I got back, so I slept in my hammock, and I was like, I'm gonna do this till I can't. Like, it just clicked in my head, I'm gonna do this, sleep through the Iowa winter, because Iowa winters get pretty damn cold. Like a negative 20 for a week or two usually. It gets pretty damn cold, so I figured it was a cool achievement to be able to say I've done that. Also, I was reading a book called The Comfort Crisis, and it talks about how we're all too comfortable with everything, with how society is, and this is just a way to get rid of it. Not sleeping in a bed where it's 70 degrees all night in my safe little room. Even though I'm in my backyard, it's not any different in my eyes. I definitely feel like I've been sleeping a lot better since I've been sleeping outside. I usually come out here at about 9:15 or so and get up at 5 a.m. I got alarm on here, so I don't have to bring my phone outside. I sleep better. I'm ready to roll right when I get up, take a piss, and when you do that, when it's nice and cold out, you wake up pretty quick. I also fall asleep really easily. Since it's dark out, it's quiet, I'm cold and all nestled in my sleeping bag. I'll read a little bit, and then, yeah, I'm usually out within a half hour coming out here. No issue ever falling asleep unless it's windy. If it's windy, the tent makes a lot of noise. Also, since I leave my phone inside, I'm not distracted, and I get to sit and think about the day and all that as I try and fall asleep, which is nice. I think it's helping me out a lot. Keep going, keep pushing, keep doing the next thing that's better for me. Also, since I'm sleeping on a 2-foot wide air pad and in a sleeping bag, I stay in a pretty good sleeping position all night. Like when I lay in a bed, I flip around everywhere. It's not very good. It just kind of locks me in place and I sleep really good, never wake up stiff or sore. Well, another good thing is I look forward to coming out here and sleeping. Hell yeah, I get excited about it. But one of the bad things is when it's windy, the tent makes a lot of noise, the trees make a lot of noise, and it's kind of hard to fall asleep when you got whipping noises rolling around you. I think someone's sneaking up on you or something. When it rains heavy, that's loud, but it's also soothing, so it's kind of, yeah. I'm worried about it being too cold for me to sleep out here because I don't entirely have the right gear for all this, but we'll see how it goes. If I get too cold, I'll go inside. Also, in the summertime, it's going to be way too hot to keep sleeping outside. It'll be 84 degrees out some nights for a low, and it's like, yeah, I'm not going to be sleeping at all during that. Also, having my tent here, if I don't move it every few days, it'll kill the grass, but that's nothing too hard to take care of. Is moving it's not too bad. I recommend trying it. If you got 2 trees to set up a hammock, try that. That's really nice. If you got a tent and a good sleeping bag, try it. Try it for a week. Let me know how it treats you. I'm enjoying it. I don't think I'll want to sleep inside until it's way too cold. Let's go over the gear that I got. We'll start with the tent. The tent is an Ampex 1P. I got it off Cabela's website. Probably in August, I think I bought it for my trip. It's got nice vent holes. It's got 3 points to tie it down, plus then the rain guard has the same points and a few extra. For a 1-person tent, it's pretty nice. It's got plenty of room for me plus a bag. have not gotten wet sitting in here ever in the rain. It breathes decent. There's a lot of times I'll wake up and my breath soaks the inside of this place, but I've not had one issue with it at all. I like it. I recommend it. It's $100, I believe. Then we'll talk about my sleeping bag. Is a Browning 0 degree Discovery bag. This thing is very surprising. I think fits me good. I'm 6 foot tall. It's got that. It's got like the hood and the drawstring to close it all up nice. Get really tight in there. I recommend that. It's also, I paid $100 for it in Idaho when I was on my trip. Then I got, you've probably all seen this if you're used to backpacking. The Climate Insulated Static 5. This thing is very nice. I was just sleeping on this till about 2 weeks ago. I threw this other one, like a 6-inch pad off of Amazon, probably like 30 or 40 bucks. I figured this one was in my rig still from the trip, so I took it and put it in here. I'm sleeping on both of these, plus just a normal pillow. Got my little doodles here. I also, this is a little portable hand warmer, a battery powered hand warmer. Ozark Trail, I think it was 10 bucks at Walmart. It works very nicely to help keep a little bit of heat. It's also got a light on it for when I'm reading before bed. That's all like super useful. Clothes I wear are usually just a pair of normal socks plus these merino wool socks that are meant for negative degree temps. They're really nice. Then I'll wear a pair of shorts, a pair of sweatpants, t-shirt, flannel, sweatshirt, and then a bigger coat with a hood. And then a few nights where it was really cold, I put like one of them neck gaiters on. Haven't been too cold sleeping out here. The coldest night was a negative 14 wind chill when I woke up, and I remember it was like just cold where you're like hands between the legs all nestled in there. I still haven't been too cold. I'm kind of waiting for it to be too cold. When I first started, there was a few almost too warm nights, but I just pushed through. Didn't sleep much, but whatever. There's also been a few wicked thunderstorms I slept through. That was kind of fun to be in. The one, that back corner of my tent peeled up, and it was just about to fall asleep through all of it, and it peeled up and smacked me in the head, and I didn't sleep much that night. That's alright though. In Iowa, there's a good possibility I might be sleeping out here when it's negative 30 wind chill out here. Plan is just to make it through the winter, and then, I mean, after that, if I want to keep doing it, then I will until it gets too hot. Maybe I'll find a way to cool off when it's 80 degrees in the middle of the night. I don't know how possible that'll be. It's surprising we don't have a foot of snow on the ground, but another thing I want to do if we get a good bit of snow and it stays cold is to make an igloo to sleep in. That'd be fun. I don't know how, but I can look it up. I'd make an igloo and sleep in it for sure. Another thing is, I thought about just trying some other gear, better gear, seeing what works and what doesn't, since I plan on doing some camping and all that the rest of my life, so it'd be good to know what works and what doesn't. Also learn tips and tricks on staying warm, like boiling water and putting it in a water bottle, shoving it in your tent, your sleeping bag. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna give you guys an update in about 2 months, because it's gonna get cold here. It's either gonna get really cold in the next month, or the winter is gonna be over and it's not ever gonna get too cold. So yeah, look forward to that. Peace out.